Hey everyone, 안녕하세요. My name is Monroe, and we're going to have a very short 10 to 15-minute introduction to Korean. We've got help from Nafi, who is in India, who speaks Korean far better than me. And Betty is joining, who doesn't speak really any Korean. And I'm somewhere in the middle, but pretty bad. I'm closer to the Betty level of not speaking. Betty is in Indonesia. She has her camera off, but she's here in spirit and listening, and she'll be participating in the conversations. By the way, if you want to practice Korean and you want to join events like this, come join us at breakdiving.io. You can find the link in the description below. And we hope that you will come join us and join the Korean chat room, join our language lab if you're learning just the basics and whatnot. So, 안녕하세요, Nafi.
안녕하세요, Monroe.
So let's share my screen. And I'm going to show this. Is going to be a good introduction to Korean. So as I was mentioning earlier, well, on another recording, not today, in Korean, every single block is a collection of consonants and vowels, and it's an alphabet. So for example, this right here is an, right over there, an. And we're not going to get into how the alphabet, know that this is not like Chinese, where every single character means a completely different word. Here, there's a set number of letters, and you put them all together, and they form sentences like this. So you can follow along with here. Here's the English. I'll put the English in, actually, I'm going to put the transliteration in bold. That's what we're actually going to be saying. You can read the English right over there to the left of that, and in the middle is what the actual Korean writing is. We put the Korean writing there because it's important that you see it, because we don't want you to get used to this transliteration. But eventually we'll get to the point where you're just using the Korean letters. So Nafi and I are going to start. I'll start off asking her the question. She'll respond. Nafi then will ask Betty, and then Betty's going to ask questions of me, and I'm going to respond. And first time, you can just listen along. Second time, maybe you can participate. So, Nafi, 안녕하세요. 어떻게 지내세요?
잘 지냈어요. 잘 있어요.
이름이 뭐예요?
내 이름은 네피입니다.
어느 나라 사람이에요?
That's a little bit fine. 저는 인도에서 왔어요.
Correct my pronunciation, because we want people watching to get it right. How do you say that? Where are you from?
어느?
어느 or 어는?
어느 나라?
어느 나라 사람이에요?
Yeah, correct. Wow.
Okay, great. So, Nafi, I want you to ask the question to Betty now, and we'll try again.
야, 베티. 안녕하세요. 어떻게 지냈어요?
잘 있어요.
어디에, 이름이 뭐예요?
내 이름은 베티.
어느 나라 사람이에요?
저는 인도네시아에 왔어요.
인도네시아에서 왔어요.
인도네시아에서 왔어요.
Okay.
The question, I forget here, at the end of here, in the it's Indonesia seyo.
세요.
인도네시아에서.
Say it again slowly.
인도네시아에서.
Eso.
Yeah.
That's not the correct transliteration, but it's good for what we're hearing. So it's India eso. And migu is in a migu eso or migu queso?
Migu queso. You can say it like that. You cannot say migu queso. It will be like
queso. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo no Indonesia eso, India eso, migu queso. So in case any of you guys are confused, I'm from the United States, which is migu. Nafi's from India, and Betty's from Indonesia. So you're learning how to say those three words. And obviously each of us is changing the sentence based on that. And okay, so Betty, now your turn to ask me.
안녕하세요. 어떻게 지내세요?
잘 있어요. 잘 있어요.
이름이 뭐예요?
너 이름은 Monroe.
먼저 내 이름은
뭐로? You want to repeat again?
너 이름은 Monroe?
no, it's 내 이름은 내.
네.
네. yeah.
네.
음.
내 이름은 Monroe.
어느 나라 사람이에요?
저는 미국에서 왔어요.
Yeah.
All right, so we struggled through the first round. We're gonna do it again and
Yeah,
see,
of course.
prove, at least we all know Nafi's doing very well because she's far more than us. But you can see the progress of Monroe and Betty, and there we go. So I'll do it again. Nafi, I'll ask you the questions and you'll answer. 안녕하세요. 어떻게 지냈어요?
잘 있어요.
이름이 뭐예요?
내 이름은 네피입니다.
에어노? How do you say it?
오는 you can okay if you want you can change it.
오는.
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 Okay.
For those of you watching, this is not the correct way. I'm just writing it as an American might say it, and it's easier for me to write. 오는. Okay. 어느 나라 사람이에요?
Yeah.
Okay. 어느
저는
나라 사람이에요?
저는 인도에서 왔어요.
All right. Let's do it one more time because now that I have the right pronunciation. Nafi, 안녕. Oh no, I don't know your name, so I can't say Nafi. 안녕하세요. 어떻게 지내세요?
잘 있어요.
이름이 뭐예요?
내 이름은 네피입니다.
어느 나라 사람이에요?
저는 인도에서 왔어요.
Beautiful. Nafi with Betty.
Yeah. 안녕하세요. 어떻게 지냈어요?
잘 있어요.
이름이 뭐예요?
내 이름은 베티.
어느 나라 사람이에요?
저는 인도네시아에서 왔어요.
네.
Good. Again?
Me? I'm
No,
asking
Yeah.
you.
Nafi, you ask again to Betty.
안녕하세요. 어떻게 지내세요?
잘 있어요.
이름이 뭐예요?
내 이름은 베티.
어느 나라 사람이에요?
저는 인도네시아에서 왔어요.
Okay.
And Betty, you ask me.
안녕하세요. 어떻게 지내세요?
잘 있어요.
이름이 왜요?
내
와요?
이름은, say it again.
이름이 뭐예요?
내 이름은 Monroe.
어느 나라 사람이에요?
저는 미국에서 왔어요. So now we're going to do it a little bit differently. Whoever's asking the question, we're going to try to memorize it a little bit. So, for example, I'm going to ask Nafi the question. I'm going to look at the question and then close my eyes and then say the question. And I'm going to keep my eyes closed while she answers to try to remember, to learn what that means. For the person who's answering the question, while the person is asking you the question, look at the answer and memorize it, and then give the answer without even looking. At least try to. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start. I'll close my eyes. So, 안녕하세요. 어떻게 지내세요? Do you know what the answer is?
잘 있어요.
Okay, good. So let's try to do that part first, me and Nafi. 안녕하세요. 어떻게 지내세요?
잘 있어요.
Good. We'll do it one more time. 안녕하세요. Oh, I forgot it already. Hold on. 안녕하세요. 어떻게 지내? 안녕하세요. 어떻게 지내? I think we lost her. Okay. So Betty, you do the answer. I'll ask the question. Remember, close your eyes when I'm asking the questions. So 안녕하세요. 어떻게 지내세요?
잘하세요.
Good.
Is it
Let's do the
right?
same thing for the second one. So your job is to memorize 내 이름은, and I'm gonna memorize 이름이 뭐예요. So, 이름.
Okay.
안녕하세요. 이름이 뭐예요?
내 이름은 베티.
Beautiful. And now memorize. I'm from Indonesia. I'll memorize where you're from. So 어느 나라 사람이에요? Okay, ready?
Yeah.
어느 나라 사람이에요?
저는 인도네시아에서 와 있어요. Is it 와 있어요? Is it right?
So I think it's 저는 인도네시아에서
It's 왔어요.
왔어요.
인도네시아에서 와 있어요. Is it correct now, Phil?
You can say 왔어요. It's 왔어요.
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 왔어요. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔어요.
Okay.
So Betty, can you, or Nafi, can you ask, we'll switch it around since I did it with Betty. Betty, now you ask the questions to Nafi and try to remember, do the same thing where you memorize, close your eyes and then say it. Go ahead.
Okay. 안녕하세요. 어떻게 지내세요?
잘 있어요.
이름이 뭐예요?
내 이름은 레피입니다.
어느 나라 사람이에요?
저는 인디아에서 왔어요.
Good. Do it again.
안녕하세요. 어떻게 지내세요?
잘 있어요.
이름이 뭐 있어요?
No, again.
그럼. 이름이 뭐예요?
뭐예요?
이름이 뭐예요?
내 이름은 레피입니다.
어느 나라 사람이에요?
저는 인디아에서 왔어요.
Great. And now Nafi, you'll ask me.
Okay. Are you ready?
Mhm.
Yeah. 안녕하세요. 어떻게 지냈어요?
잘했어요.
이름이 뭐예요?
내 이름은 Monroe.
어느 나라 사람이에요?
This one's hard. 저는 미국에서 왔어요. Is that right?
미국에서 왔어요.
저는
Okay.
미국에서
Good.
왔어요.
Okay. You are a fast learner.
I have
Okay,
good
so age is
teachers named
nothing.
Betty and Nafi.
Monroe, one thing, age is nothing. You can learn languages at any age.
Why are you bringing my age into this, Nafi?
Sorry.
Who do you think you are? Ask me again, how am I? Because I'm not Jaliseo anymore.
Okay. Then what happened? Now it's sad.
You made the comment about the age. No, but did she get frozen again? No, good. She deserves to be frozen for the things that she said to me, Betty. So here, I think Nafi, you're back. So what I'm gonna do for the, I'm gonna take a picture of this and post this in break diving when I post the photo of the event. So we'll all have this here, so we'll be able to practice it again later. Honestly, obviously, Nafi, I think you could do this without even looking at it, but for Betty and myself, we've got a great template. So Betty, practice this at home and try to memorize this whole conversation. And
Okay.
basically you would impress anybody who's from South Korea well, anyone from North Korea too, but I don't know how many opportunities you're going to have to speak to somebody from North Korea. And for those of you who are watching on YouTube, some recommendations. Number one, there's an incredible app called Busuu. It's one of the best language learning apps, and I'm learning basic Korea on there. I'm learning a lot of languages on there, and it's very good. It's not free, but and sometimes you get what you pay for. It's really good. Number two, please join us at breakdiving.io, and we have a Korean chat room. We have chat rooms in all sorts of languages on lots of different topics. You can come join us. We'd love you to join our community. And if you join the community, you'll see a picture of what we just did there. You can practice that there. You can talk with me. You can talk with Nafi, Betty. Nafi, do you have any suggestions for anyone who's learning Korean, what they should do that I didn't mention?
Yeah, I mean, if you are a beginner, you can start with learning the alphabets. It's very easy to learn.
Okay. She says it's easy to learn. I speak Chinese pretty well, and I find, and I write Chinese. Learning the Korean alphabet for me has been extremely difficult. So it's
Okay.
maybe I don't have a good teacher, maybe I don't have a good book, but I do agree if you can learn the Korean alphabet is a wonderful way to get started. And what I'm actually going to start doing, I just downloaded the Korean keyboard on my computer. I'm going to start trying to chat in the Breakdiving Korean chat room, simple words like hello, my name is, but using the keyboard and learning to type and recognize, because I think when I see the words being constructed, it might help me in terms of reading. If you can write something, then when you see it later, you're going to have an easier time reading it. Please leave comments. Please ask any questions. We all check the YouTube channel, so if you need more advice. But if you want more personalized assistance, come to Breakdiving, join the Korean Fluency Project here. We're a small group, but we love the Korean language and many other languages, and we're trying to improve. So, Nafi, good. Don't hang up. I'm just going to stop the recording. And Betty, don't leave. But let's say goodbye to our friends on YouTube. How do you say goodbye? Is it gonopsamnida?
Oh, 고맙습니다. You can say thank you. 고맙습니다.
고맙습니다.
고마워요. 고마워. You can say 안녕하세요. You can say hi, bye, everything. 안녕하세요.
I'll just say 안녕하세요 again. It's a lot easier.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Betty, say 안녕하세요.
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 아이고.